Welcome, welcome, welcome everyone, wherever you are around the world, to the Daily Dose, another 1 hour didgeridoo practice with James
and Rachel
from Drums Manifest Truth. How are you doing today? Oh, we are doing wonderful ourselves, spending another beautiful, blessed day practicing and playing our didgeridoos with you. Thank you for being here, for taking another active role in your journey, just like we're taking one in ours.
We're all going to get better together.
Woo! I feel really good because this is number 30.
Number 30. We've done 30 episodes now.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's really cool. And I feel like in those 30 episodes, I've really grown in the... Hey, Jesse, welcome. Glad you made it to your destination, my friend.
Yeah.
Enjoyed your breakfast. It's really helped me grow a lot into just a better person, a better disciplined person into what I'm doing, and I feel like I've made huge strides into my didge.
Yeah,
Really
I agree.
cool.
I agree. Yeah. I feel like there's been a few days here and there where I maybe wouldn't have practiced if we weren't doing the daily dose, but I'm glad that I did because I always felt way better afterwards than I did at the beginning. So I hope you
totally
feel the same.
Yeah, I hope you do feel the same. It takes little baby steps sometimes with an instrument like this that takes all of you and your consciousness. It's one of, some people say, one of the most difficult instruments because you have to utilize every aspect of yourself to do it. And if you don't pay attention to those, you're going to have a tougher time. Ooh, I got a bite or something. It's got me itchy.
Kind of bug bite?
Yeah. Well, before I get started too much today, I got that echo in the back, so it's going to sound really good when we do it. But I want to get a nice little facial massage going.
Yeah,
thank everybody again for being here and segue into, if you're not already a Patreon member, you should become a Patreon member. Today I'll be putting up the number 5 sound meditation that we did, recorded last Sunday. Because as you know, most of you have been following us, we do the Daily Dose every day except for Sunday where we do a Drums Manifest Truth sound meditation. So number 5 is up there. You can listen to all of the other sound recordings that we've done and even our albums up there. Welcome to the World, Resonance 2021, and the Handpan album that we have from the Little Stone Hands studio. So
all of which are fun to play the didgeridoo with.
They really are.
If you need
or
something
meditate.
to play while you practice with, they're all great for that.
Rolf told me he's playing with the 30-minute drone after this practice, and that is a massive powerhouse to just get yourself going. I mean, 30 minutes of a solid drone next to you to support you to do whatever it is you want to do. Woo! Very exciting. And again, thank you for everybody who's supporting us in other ways, Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal, all of those to help us get better sound. Everything sounds so amazing now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, hello.
Imagine if we had more microphones, how well you could hear us when we talk.
Well, and we're going to be adding some other people, too, into it eventually. We'll have some other people practicing with us, and we'll be recording outside. And
that's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
We have the equipment to be able to do that and get out of our living room and go outside when the weather cooperates. That's going to be so great.
It's because of the support from people like you and even sharing and liking the videos and talking to us here into the chat. So, woo-hoo, I feel really good already. I try to talk for a few minutes at the beginning of this stream just so I can get that articulation and stretch to my lips. It's been a daily practice. And again, wherever you are in the world, add this to your daily practice because it just feels good. You're pampering yourself a little bit. Woo, 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 woo. And you're giving yourself a chance to be silly.
And I mean, stimulating the skin and muscles of your face and massaging that and increasing the circulation there. I mean, there's nothing bad that it can do. There's lots of good things that can happen.
Yeah,
you know?
We're trying to give ourselves the best chance.
You may end up with firmer skin.
Stretch to the top, to the limit. All right, we're going to be working out today. We're going to be kind of testing around everything that we've talked about in the past 30 days of doing these daily meditations. Is so amazing to keep saying that to myself. And we started in like the middle of the month. So yesterday I think I said, and that'll be the end of April. But really we still got like more April. Sometimes we're
a little over halfway through of April.
Yeah, it was really amazing to have a lot of you in the stream last night. Yesterday was really good for didgeridoo. I really enjoyed it. Today, I even
Yesterday
played.
was so much fun.
It was. I even played a lot, doing a lot of yesterday's practice and the day before practice for an hour and a half before today. So I've already been
Yeah,
practicing for an hour and a half today. I'm planning on doing another hour and a half after this hour, so at least 4 hours today of didgeridoo practice. I know.
That's what some of the like top didge players online do, right?
Well,
Like
you
4 hours a
gotta
day.
get there. You gotta put in the time, right? That's what they
Yeah.
say. So that's what I
Yeah.
plan on doing here for the next couple of minutes. Is just Rachel and I are gonna work
Warm
on
up.
waking up, warming up.
Yeah.
Buzzy
Check in with
lips.
the drone. Make
Yeah.
sure that drone's nice and solid. Do
Yeah.
some vocals. Do some sirens. Do
Yeah.
some
Oh,
double
your
tonguing.
your pressure and your
Some toots.
consistency has been getting really, really nice to listen to. So
Yeah.
sometimes I just sit and listen to it, and I hope you do the same. Sit and listen to yourself. If you have a
Yeah.
chance, get a microphone. Rob, I've got an amp for you, buddy. Come by today, and I'll hook you up with that so you can put
That's
yourself.
awesome.
Yeah, I've got 2 of them, so I'll give him a chance to listen to
Yay.
himself too, so they could
Yeah.
just get so much better. You and Gina will boop, 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 be right in the elevator with us. I heard.
And even if you just have headphones
Yeah.
and you can plug them into your phone, or if they're Bluetooth, you can
Yeah.
stick your phone by the end of your didgeridoo and
Yeah.
pop it in a recording app and have it go to your headphones so you can just hear
There's
yourself.
so much.
It makes a huge difference.
I would say, yeah, it would make a huge difference into your play because it made a
Yeah.
huge difference into mine. Just being able to hear myself talking right now is, wow, I can articulate a little better because I can hear the different nuances in how I'm controlling my mouth.
You sound like a radio announcer guy.
I should have been paid for this, but I never chose that direction.
You should have been a voice actor.
I always wanted to be, but I think that's where I translate it now. I've got that ska bit, and so again, I'm warming up my face to get that. Ooh, that's a
Yeah,
peek
it's
into what
coming
we're
up.
going to be
It's
working
coming
on
up.
today. Tawa,
All
tawa,
right.
wee-oo. All right, so warm up with us. If you don't have a didgeridoo, all she's doing right now is a simple buzz lip technique. It's a pressure changes, different things that we're doing, but you can't see with my mustache. There we go. Sometimes I don't even practice with the didge for about a half hour before. If you do that, make sure you're outside or something, because I spit a lot. That's a good one. I really like that. That's about where I stop.
Oh, there's one of those little beetly guys climbing up my ditch.
Hey, I bet he was getting one heck of a vibration.
Let's have you go somewhere else.
I could say the tuckas.
I don't really want to get up and take him outside right now. Where should I put him?
Oh, well, let's open the window and put him
Okay.
outside. Here, I'll get this one. Excuse
Okay.
us for a
Pardon
second
us while we
be hippies and save a bug.
evict this little guy. Oh, wrong window.
Wrong window. Yeah, here you go. Out, you bug.
Okay.
Okay,
there he
we're
goes.
safe.
All right. Little tiny beetle.
Little
went
tiny
outside.
beetle, go outside. I'm glad you saved a beetle's life.
Thank you.
I'm glad we're working on this. Ooh, how are you
Woo!
feeling? That I feel buzzy already.
I feel good.
I feel like we're getting buzzy with it.
Yeah.
And I feel stronger already, a little bit more
Whew.
control into
Yeah.
what I feel like I'm doing. Wow.
Yeah. I
I've
feel like
been-
today my first couple of toots when I started practicing were like right on, and then I started thinking about what I was doing with my lips, and then I started making farting sounds instead. But I got back to the toots.
I guess I'm learning. In today's, like, we watched a few videos. You know, I encourage you to, you know, however you learn, to check out other people's style of play, because that's really what's going to help you. And I was looking at some of the knowledge that I have gained and thinking that I have such a lack of knowledge. And it was really powerful to kind of see other people's breath changes and
Right.
other people's rhythm changes that I just
Yeah.
had never thought of before. It was really
A
interesting.
lot of people play the didgeridoo different from other people. Like
Completely
everybody's
different.
kind of got their own style and their own
Yeah.
sort of.
I want
where
to
they
hold
like to
true to
breathe
that
and
within
stuff.
myself. I feel more long, slow drone. So when the guy when D brought those fat neck long didgeridoos that took all of my breath, it was a total different experience. But I locked right into it, and I was like, oh my God, if I get this right and I practice my lips into this, I could play this didge for hours with a tree and lose myself. And some of the other faster things like this, I wanted to play this morning for 2 hours, but I got so tired doing all this stuff, and it
Right.
was faster, you know, buzzier, that I just I didn't connect to it as much. Some of the beatbox I feel, but I don't know it inside myself yet. So I want to change that a little bit, but I hold true just the same. So I love that long, slow, meditative didgeridoo. That's where I really want to focus most of my practice, is maintaining those long breaths with calls inside, so that I have given myself that support.
Yeah.
But I have been having fun doing some of that challenge from Dubrovko.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that
And
rhythm
the
challenge.
tawa, and I guess it's more of a tava, like four, what would they call it, dubstep, or you know, that
Some kind of techno
electronic beat, you know?
Yeah.
There's so much you can do with it, but it's like dun 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 dun. Yeah, and it's just ta wa, ta. But sometimes I don't even say it. It's just the pressure. Do you want to get on? I just started going on to.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, ta wa. I set it up so that we can have it on the screen. I don't know if we'll see it. Let's see. Yeah, that's the one we're working on. Ta wa, ta wa, ta wa. And it's like a push on the wah.
Because that's where you breathe if you circular breathe.
Yeah, so would be the circular breathing aspect. Yeah, yeah. But that part there where it goes, that first, here, let me get my hand to it. Ta wa, ta wa, ta wa. This part here, ta ta ta. That ta 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 wa.
Ta ta ta. He described it as like pretending to make a machine gun sound.
Yeah. But it's really, that's the part that I'm working on. So I put the red right there. Ta wa, ta wa, ta wa. So you could focus on just that for a while. And you can do it at whatever speed for you to get it.
And if you don't circular breathe yet, just breathe whenever you need to breathe and it'll be all right.
Yeah, I try to focus on doing it on the wall or just after.
Yeah.
Because that, for me, was that push. Where, we were even looking at the MRI. The tongue is out, it's blocked the air so you can, but you still have the, and you're like.
Right.
Yeah. Very interesting. So ta wa, and then if you got it, ta wa, ta wa, ta wa, ta 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 wa, ta.
Gosh, that sounds so good.
And you can mix it in even. That's all advanced.
Okay, so it's just like switching up.
It's all switching up. I think that's what most people are doing.
Right.
In some
of
of
the
others.
Like with drumming.
It's just like with drumming, and you're fitting it in.
Yeah.
I have also a tendency to go tuka tuka ta wa.
Instead of ta ta ta.
Yeah, because we've been focusing on that. So ta wa ta wa ta wa tuka tuka ta wa ta wa. So sometimes you'll hear me say that. That's me trying to frame it in. And actually no vocals at all is really where I'm focusing. So it's just the breath.
That's true.
Because then I'm not. Yeah, see the difference?
Yeah.
There's a total difference. So whatever works for you, but and Dubrovko puts it so much better. I mean, go watch that video, try his challenges and stuff. But this is what I've been working on lately. And if you don't, I like what you're doing there because you don't seem to have the breath, so you're adding the more ta-tas afterwards.
Right.
Ta,
Right.
to tell what
So I'm
time.
trying
So
to
that's
breathe
smart.
where the breathing will happen when I get to circular breathing, but I don't want to focus on trying to circular breathe right now.
Smart.
I want to focus on getting this rhythm down.
I love that.
But if I practice and I breathe in the right spot still,
I
then when I do
truly-
get it, I'll have it all.
I truly love that. I am a firm believer. If you don't focus on it, it's going to
Yeah.
come naturally because we're trying to teach ourselves something our brain already knows how to do, but
Right.
backwards. And that's never going to work when you
Right.
attach it to an instrument.
Don't focus on what you feel like you're bad at.
Go
Focus
with
on
the
what you feel like you're
flow,
good at.
man.
And practice the other things too, the things that are hard. But focus on what you're good at and building that better.
Yeah.
And just don't forget the hard stuff. Throw that in there too. But don't get hard on yourself because something's hard to do. Like, that's just silly.
I like that.
Be gentle to yourself.
Be gentle. Don't get hard on. Oh, I messed up so many times. You're very consistent, and I love that. Oh, I'm saying two. My brain. Brains are crazy.
Brains are pretty crazy.
They're so crazy. I wasn't trying to stop you. I was just like, brains
They are
crazy.
crazy, though. It's like this mass of gelatinous fat
Yeah.
in our head
And I'm
that
sitting here-
controls everything we do.
I'm thinking about what's going on. Ta-wa, ta-wa. And then this part is over here going tu-wa, tu-wa. And then the back part's like fighting with each other. And then the front part's playing ping pong.
And
I'm
then some other
literally
part's
not
like,
doing any
shika-doo,
of this.
shika-doo.
Yeah, and I want to mash it all together, but wow.
That's
What
what
a
the last
crazy
part,
one.
the play part is for.
And there's so much that you could do with this, I could say. I want to focus, obviously, but of course for me, I'm like, there's always you could change this.
Oh, yeah.
Ta-wa, ta-wa.
I like it.
I don't know. Playing around. That's what practice is all about, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm adding a two, tickle, tickle, two. We both changed. We're not doing tawa anymore. We were just going off the rhythm of it. And I realized that's what I love about the didgeridoo is the improvisation
Right.
aspect of it.
You can go anywhere with
You can go
anything.
anywhere
You can
with
start
it.
somewhere and end up somewhere completely different.
I changed a little bit even since we're doing it. I did
Yeah.
put another one on the board.
Ooh, let's
yeah,
do it.
which I actually accidentally just went into. So just like we've been practicing some of the sirens and we utilized a lot of that eew, 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 eew. That's one that I put up. So let's see. We'll
Oh.
take that one off. I hope you wrote that down, Rolf. It never comes back. No, I'm just kidding. There it is again. Okay.
Never comes back.
All right. This was the other one that I put up, was just the simple Wii U. So it goes Wii U, Wii U, Wii U, Wii U, Wii U. So that's why we dropped the E
I
off.
see. So similar
Wii
rhythm,
U.
but different
Yeah,
sound.
kind of like the ambulance. Wii U, Wii U, Wii U, Wii U, Wii U, Wii U. That's the one that I practice again. That's kind of like that ta wa ta wa ta wa ta 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 wa ta wa. Wii U, Wii U, Wii U, Wii U, Wii U, Wii U, and it gives me that chance to. I'm practicing that in my lips.
Yeah, that E, wee,
Yeah, and you could do it with different printers. So Wii U, that's why it's in red. If you just want to focus on that. Right? And then the Wii U, we'll do that for a second. Nice whistle. You can emphasize in all different parts. Wii U, Wii U, Wii U, Wii U. Yeah, and I like that one. So we could do Wii U, Wii U, Wii U, Wii U, Wii U just for a few minutes.
Let's do it.
And then we'll switch it and do a tawa, tawa, Wii U, Wii U. Just add it in.
Fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do some kind
I'm
of a
closing
beat.
things where I didn't think I would be.
That's why
I
it's
really was like,
practice.
oh, this will be easy. I do e's and oohs all the time,
Yeah.
but I'm actually, as I focus on it, I'm discovering some
Yeah,
spots in
just
my
having
foundation that maybe have a little.
just having
little spotlight to be
we
filled.
and ooh and just doing to the expressive amount you can do we ooh will frame out
Right.
where you close.
It seems so simple, but there's so much you can do with it, guys.
That's how I get those lasery sounds too.
You
With
get
my tongue.
really good lasery
Well, it's
sounds.
all with my tongue.
I'm working on it. but
Doing
you get
all
it
that,
really good.
Wii U, and then what are you doing with your tongue? Are you pressing it against the bottom part of your teeth? Are you squishing it up? Well, all of these kind of different aspects of changing the Wii and the ooh. Or are you even saying Wii? Is it just the pressure? Wii U all day, brother.
Right? Yeah.
And then if it was ta wa Wii U, ta wa Wii, that one's tough. Wii U, ta wa Wii U, ta wa Wii U, ta ta Wii U. We could even
That's
put on a
harder.
metronome to make it
That would
so
be
that we're
good.
both on the same. I forgot to turn it on. I never do. If you have a metronome at home,
Metronome.
I'm working on setting up this one. Will it work? No, I think I turned it off. Yep, that's all right.
Get it to actually play so we can
yeah.
hear it.
Ta, wa, ta, ba, I'm at 110. I'm just adding a simple coo.
I feel like when I go ta wa wee you, I'm more going ta wa
Ta-wa-wee.
wee you. You know, I'm losing the enunciation. I feel trying to combine them, so that just means I need more practice.
I agree with that. It's a total change to go from the wah to we. Sorry, I went off on that. Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Okay, so
Ta.
ta wa ta wa was all right, and
Yeah.
wee you is all right, but
But
ta
to
wa wee you is
slam 'em
surprisingly hard.
together.
That's what I'm getting
Yeah,
right there.
that's
it
what
looks
we
just
get.
like that.
Ta-wa, we are. Yeah, we can do it all, folks. Every single aspect. We Utawa all day. What an amazing practice already.
Wow.
I feel like my breath has changed. Where I'm
Yeah.
going to place it, doing those differences, especially when I change it to Tawa and the Wii U. The feeling right here, we really is a little not sore, but
But
it's
you've been
saying,
working those
yeah,
muscles.
somebody's been knocking on the door of Muscle Town.
Knocking on
coming
the door
in.
of Muscle Town.
I don't know. Trying to be silly, you know. Woo! Well, what do you say? You want to time your drone today?
Yeah, I think I'm ready
I
for
feel
that.
really good. I mean, we might be a little weaker than normal, but
It's all right. Some days we work harder before we do it, and some days we don't. It's all right.
I hope you're where you want to be in your playing. And if not, that's why we're continuing to do this, so
Yeah.
that we can build that support for each other, build a bridge, and ride that car across the bridge together.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Yeah. So on that note, I will be ready to stopwatch you at any time you are ready. Nice.
Oh, I'm happy with that.
And it sounded clear the whole time. That's what I'm really impressed with, is that while we're doing this, we're not just like, you know, for that 25 seconds.
Right.
Hey, if we do it, we
A good,
stop
clear, consistent
and go for
drone.
that clear consistency.
Yeah.
I love that. I think it's even in one of those things I put at the beginning. Consistency is key.
Yeah.
And that consistency really, when you got it, is smooth. And that smoothness is really fast when you play it into the didgeridoo.
Yeah.
It's so crisp, it's so clear. So congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes, another great day. I hope you're getting to where you want to. And it's really simple to actually just get a metronome on your phone and to play with, to get a little stopwatch on your phone and to have that with you as you travel around, and just boom, once a day. Wow, I'm getting, ooh, yeah, I'm doing, oh my gosh, I'm holding the world record!
Yeah, we're going to get there, guys.
I foolishly sat out outside this morning and was saying, I'm just going to play my didgeridoo until I stop. And if I don't stop by the time it's time to do the live stream, oh well, I'm just going to tell people I was playing my didgeridoo. And then I stopped like after 20 minutes because my lips got tired. I lost my seal. But that, you know, I foolishly was like, I'm going to break the world record right now. I've got a lot of work to do. I hope to continue daily, every day for the next year. And can you imagine where we would be?
Yeah.
This would be longer than 30 seconds for me. All right, so I'm going to time myself, and I hope you time yourself too, and have a wonderful time doing it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I cheated there. I hit the button first and then go. I don't want to do that. Okay.
Nice.
Yes, I feel really good about today's breathing practice.
Feels good to breathe, huh?
It feels great to breathe. I think that's something I need to focus on. I was learning today there's different types of breath into the didgeridoo,
Right.
like the
wobble breath, the bounce breath,
and like the mouth breath. You know,
Yeah.
that some are using like I can breathe in, you know, and it's still making a sound while I'm playing the didgeridoo, but I fully intake, air into my lungs.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like the little tricks you're hiding. I'm not sure I understand the difference, maybe more on the pulse aspect of breath. Or I don't know. I don't know the difference between the wobble and not. I'm still focusing on that. So hopefully you understand that within yourself or start to dive into that, because there are multiple ways of different styles of playing with even breath, with articulation, overtones, horns, toots. Like, oh my gosh, there's so much to it. What do you think? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling like maybe I need to sit a little different because my foot's falling asleep. Oop,
Yeah.
bonk.
Well, I'm going
Knock
to
over the
segue one more
microphone.
time into the fact that we have all of our recordings up onto the Patreon, and that is the place that we're cultivating, Rachel and I, as a community. Everything is free up there. We decided to, yes, we have all of our music up for streaming platforms, Spotify, Pandora, all of that, but ultimately we wanted to provide the downloads for all of you for free. As we travel around, we're getting asked multiple times, do you have any music that we can, but we don't have CDs. Most people that we know don't even have CD players.
Right.
So we put it all up there for free. We're utilizing that as a holding space for you. And of course, we accept all other forms, Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal to help make the streams so much better with different cameras, different audio, and more content.
And if anybody wants to be a sponsor for a specific item, we accept that as well.
Yes, not to tout everything, but we just received a sponsorship onto the tuning forks.
The tuning forks, yeah. We got a full set of planetary tuning forks and a full set of chocolate tuning forks.
So we might be utilizing those into, we'll definitely be using them in our private sessions, but we're going to try to figure out how to incorporate those into our meditation sessions.
Which might be another microphone.
Wednesdays, Thursdays, Sundays.
Another microphone.
I feel really good about today. You want to practice? Maybe just drone and do what we do. I hope you drone along with us again. If you're not able to play the didgeridoo yet, don't get hard on yourself. Don't be down. You can do this, and it just takes a little bit of practice, a little bit of discipline to hold with yourself and trust yourself. Because again, we're 5 feet away from what we're doing.
Right.
So we have to know that everything is divine. All will happen in the highest good for all that is, and it will happen for you in the same way. You'll get it. Even if you can't buzz your lips right now, take that time to do little techniques to get there. Stretch, do the stuff. So for the next half hour, 30, 20 minutes, I don't know. We're just going to drone until we feel like it. We'll change into stuff. I might play the drum. I might play some shakers. Grab some things for yourself. Accentuate your play. And if you need something more than what we're doing, we have a 30-minute drone that you can practice along with, and other musical things on our Patreon. So what a blessed day. You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready. I can't wait to hear you today.
Oh, I'm so excited.
It's great. Enjoy yourselves. Yeah. Enjoy yourselves, and we'll see you on the other side. I just thought you were done there. I was like, woo, but you were keeping on going.
That was great.
Well, I was a little wild on the
That
drum,
was-
I must
we
admit,
went
if you were
all
following
over the
along.
place,
Yeah,
and
we
it
were
was
all
great.
over the place. That's what we really, truly like to do. We start grooving off
Yeah.
of each other, and it just
Go where spirit
completely
takes us.
changes. Woo! That was amazing.
Woo! Oh,
Yeah, I
my
really
abs.
thought that was like, I know. Like if we were doing a performance out there, that would have been that puncher that we would have just ended. Go, go, go!
yeah.
And let that ring, and it's just been,
Right.
been powerful and lasting.
Whew.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank
That was
you.
so much. It's
That was
getting
a lot of fun.
even more fun every single
Yeah.
time we do this.
All of this practicing and practicing the different things, even though they sometimes seem a little silly, like saying car brand names and playing the name game,
Right.
and you know what I mean?
Right.
Groovy Little Froggy. All of these things are just expanding our
Yeah.
skills.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
our understanding of what they're
Yeah.
doing in our body, what our body is technically doing.
Yeah, it's putting all these different things into muscle memory so that when we want to meditate and just tap in and allow our body to make noises, the noises can actually be made and come out. And our body has a wide range of things that it can do. And man, this human experience is so
It's
neat.
so neat. It's so neat.
And it's better with a didgeridoo.
It is. It's so expressive.
I just want to travel around and show people these amazing tools that they can use to expand their own vibration.
I know.
You know.
I mean, but who am I? You
I
know,
feel like
just a
now-
regular guy. We play on, we're multi-streaming here, YouTube and,
And
Facebook.
Yeah.
So we're just regular people.
We're just regular people.
But I want to communicate. Thank you,
Yeah.
Jesse, by the way.
Thank you.
We were really feeling that, and it's nice to throw in a drum or a rattle or something in, by the way.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Man, I felt some energy build and shift and flow in that one too. It was great.
It was really powerful.
Got some chills at some point.
And I'm pretty sure somebody out there was ditching right along with us, adding in your own special flair and flavor to what we were doing.
I can't wait till we can do it in person again.
Yeah, if you get inspired, maybe remix what we're doing here with what you're doing and cut us a video. That'd be really
cool.
Yeah, tag us in any of that kind of stuff. It'd be fun to do. And send us again all of, if you got any rhythm ideas, if you have any other ideas like tawa, tawa, ta ta tawa, tawa, like Dubrovko did, or the wee you, wee you, wee you, wee you, wee you, any of those, cha cha cha, chicka 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 cha.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I mean, let's try that real quick.
That's fun.
I mean, yeah, there's another weapon. There's so much that you can do with the days. I can't wait for tomorrow's practice, but I'm gonna have to wait because tomorrow's practice is our meditation.
Our Sunday sound meditation.
Yeah, I really love that. We build all week. We practice all the things that we've been doing and thinking of and watching videos and that you're sending into our sphere. And then we put that into action, into our offering to the universe every week.
Every week. It's like
very powerful.
A way that we can go deep within ourselves and reset.
Yeah. And we have been putting the audios up recorded without all the talking.
Yeah.
I've been, mastering up. I'm not the best, but I'm learning. I'm using all of these audios to learn how to do this correctly for our next album.
Yeah.
But all of that is up for you to freely download, freely listen to, freely share with your friends. And if you feel so called, we do accept Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal as to help make these streams better. But again, everything that we choose to do is our offering to the world, and so is such free.
That's right.
This is energy, folks. This is vibration.
There's no charge for it.
No charge for you.
There's a charge to it, but there's no charge for it.
Yeah, so we hope to see you again tomorrow for the meditation. And if you're just into the didgeridoo, we'll show up anyway. And be here on Monday for the didgeridoo. The
didgeridoo.
The daily dose of didgeridoo. See, I need to enunciate. After that, right, I'm buzzy all day. Bye-bye. I'm going to take a little break, and then maybe I'm going to play along with the 30-minute zone we have on the Patreon. That'd be kind of fun to listen to. And just maybe get some house cleaning done.
Yeah, gosh.
I'm not going to do that. I'm going to play my didgeridoo. To the dismay of my daughter, who is now growing up with nothing but 24/7 didgeridoo.
Drums and didgeridoo.
Drums and didgeridoo all day long.
Time. She's over it.
She's not feeling it. So wherever you are in the world, have an amazing day. Do something nice for somebody. Practice your didgeridoo and take it off for a walk. Go play for the trees.
Yeah,
that'd be really cool.
Nature.
Yeah, go play with nature. I hope you have a blessed day. If I can do anything for you today, let me know. Yeah, Rob, come and see me about that. Oh my gosh, my brain is gone. The amp. I'll hook you up with an amp, and then we'll get you set. All right, have a wonderful, blessed day, and we'll see you tomorrow, everybody.